culture really is how we learn to human. And so how are we really creating opportunities for young people to develop enduring understandings where they can access their culture as an asset to deepening their learning. And sometimes we have the misconception that we have to know everything about our students and all of their cultures. And culturally responsive and sustaining practices are really about just allowing your students to be whole when they enter the classroom, to understand their assets, and to provide space for them, to use them to connect to the content. Of course, a focus on skills, deep, rigorous skills. In my classroom, those were days when I would say, we're going to take our brains and we're going to put them on a treadmill and we're going to ramp up the incline and the speed, and we're really going to engage in really difficult, challenging tasks. And so how are we developing those skills and deepening their understanding and love for content? How are we able to nerd out as educators and help them to really develop their own love and understanding of the content? The intellect is how they can connect those skills across the contents and apply them. And then criticality, how are we developing critical thinkers? How are we helping young people to look for ways to solve problems that exist in their community, to learn how to be the answer for one another, and ultimately to have joy? How are we infusing joy into all of our students' opportunities for learning? And ultimately, just like Alyssa said, the outcome that we're looking for young people is agency. So it's really having their identity be valued, it's creating a sense of belonging, it's mastery over the content, and then it's efficacy for them to feel like they can make a difference. And so I've had the opportunity, I wear a few different hats. I also have 3 kids in public school right now. One recently graduated, so I don't have 6, only 4. But one of the schools that I've had the opportunity to work at that is also an MBLC school, I've had an opportunity to work through professional development with their staff. And there's a great project as an example of what this work can look like. And students were working with the Parks Department. They're recreating, rehabbing, what's the word I'm looking for? Renovating the local park. And so one of the ways that a mastery-based project or a project-based learning opportunity that young people were getting the opportunity to was to go visit different parks and see what are the things that they would like to see in different parks, what are the assets, and then coming back, putting together a project and then presenting it to the Parks Department. This is what we would like. This is what we desire to have in our community. And so able to really engage in ways to advocate for themselves and one another, and ways for them to really find meaning in what they're doing at school and to really make a difference in their community. And so I think really the goal is agency for young people, and mastery-based learning and culturally responsive and sustaining practices is a great way to get there.